Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to our GKRV online classes. Today we will learn about the third chapter of our geography department, and that is what the natural vegetation and wildlife. What natural vegetation and wildlife means what type, in this chapter we will discuss about what type of natural vegetation are found in world, as well as what type of natural vegetation are found in India. Okay, and in that natural vegetation, in that particular natural vegetation, what type of wildlife means what type of animals are found in that region, in that area. Got it? So before we started the chapter what natural vegetation and wildlife, okay, let me tell you one thing. What is natural vegetation? Okay, what is natural vegetation? Okay, in a single word it is known as forest. What it is known as forest. Okay, if we want to write the definition of natural vegetation is what the variety of naturally growing plants. Okay, naturally growing plants, what species like trees, what big trees as well as small trees, and the bushes, grass, shrubs, creepers, etc., covering a wide area is called natural vegetation. In forest, what we can find what trees like big trees, small trees, shrubs, creepers, okay, then bushes, and in forest this what these tree species, okay, these plant species, okay, these are covering a wide spread area of a territory. Okay, so in a single word, what is the meaning of natural vegetation? Forest is the complete meaning of what? Natural vegetation. After that, wildlife. Wildlife means animal life, or you can say the plant species and animal species. The animal species is known as what? Wildlife. Means in that natural vegetation, what kind of, or you can say what type of what? Wildlife or animal species found in that areas. Okay. After that, what? Classification of natural vegetation means what type of natural vegetation we can found in our world. Okay. So the first one is what? Evergreen forest. Okay, evergreen forest. After that, deciduous forest. Then 3 grasslands. 4 tundra vegetation, and 5th dry vegetation. You can say that dry vegetation as what? Desert vegetation. Okay, so 5 type of, you can say, the natural vegetation we can found in our world, in our globe, you can say in our territory. Okay, the first one is evergreen forest. Evergreen forest is also classified into 4 groups. The first one is tropical evergreen forest. After that, temperate evergreen forest, then Mediterranean forest, and coniferous forest. Okay, evergreen forest is also classified into 4 groups or 4 types of forest. The first one is tropical evergreen forest, then temperate evergreen forest, third what? Mediterranean forest, and coniferous forest. After that, what? Deciduous forest is also classified into 2 groups, tropical deciduous and what? Temperate deciduous. After what? Deciduous forest, the third one is third vegetation, or even third natural vegetation is what? Grassland. Grassland is also classified into 2 types of grassland, tropical grassland and temperate grassland. Okay, after that, the tundra vegetation is number 4th natural vegetation which are found in what? World surface, and the last one is what? Dry vegetation, or you can say the desert vegetation which we can found in our surface, in our world. Okay, so let's move on to what? The evergreen forest. The first natural vegetation means what type of forest is it, and in which area what we can found the what? Evergreen forest. Okay, so what is evergreen forest? Evergreen forests are those where the trees do not shed their leaves at the same time and throughout a year. Okay, throughout a year means in a whole year the leaves of the trees is what? Is in green, is in green color. Okay. After that, tropical evergreen, temperate evergreen, then Mediterranean forest and coniferous forest. These are the types of four types of what? Evergreen forest. The first one is what? Tropical evergreen forest. What? Tropical evergreen forest. So tropical evergreen forests are found in the equatorial and coastal region of the tropics. Equatorial and this is the equator, okay, and this side is the coastal area. Got it? And mostly what? The side of equatorial areas, okay, which are the Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. What is going on in that area? We can find what? Tropical evergreen forest in the what? Equatorial areas. Okay. After that, in coastal region means in seashore areas, we can also find what? Tropical evergreen forest. Got it? Hot and humid climate supports the growth of dense forest. Means in the tropical evergreen forest, there is no shape and size of the what? Trees and plants. Okay, these plants and trees are in dense like means like this. Means there is no shape and size of the plants and trees. Okay. After that range from tall trees with broad leaves to small trees, bushes and creepers. In the absence of a dry season, what the forest goes throughout the year and develops a canopy on the top, which does not allow the sun rays to reach the ground easily. Means in tropical evergreen forest, there are what? Different kind of tall trees, or you can say big trees found in that forest. Means the sun rays is not easily passes through the leaves of the what? Leaves of the trees. That's why means in the land what the sun rays is not passes away through the what? Trees leaves of the tropical evergreen forest. Mean in tropical evergreen forest, the trees and plants are what? Very much tall, and the leaves of the what? Plants and trees are also white. That's why it is not possible the sun rays what passes through the leaves and what came into the ground. Got it? After that, some of the important trees in this forest are mahogany. Okay, these are the important trees which are found in tropical evergreen forest. Listen carefully. Mahogany, then ebony and rosewood. Okay, these three types of you can say big trees are mostly found in tropical evergreen forest. Okay, as they are hardwood trees and difficult to take out of the dense forest, they are economically less important. Means usually these are the what? Dense trees. Means these are not in shape and size. Okay, we cannot easily you can say carried out from the forest, from the evergreen forest, this type of tree. That's why the importance, or you can say the economic importance of these trees are very less. Got it? After that, the second number natural vegetation of evergreen forest is known as what? Temperate evergreen forest. Temperate evergreen forest. So temperate evergreen forests are found in the southeastern USA. Okay, remember the particular regions: USA, America. Okay, United States of America, southeast part of America, then South Brazil, coast of Africa means seashore area of Africa, coastal plains of Africa, then Eastern Australia and South China. Means what? Temperate evergreen forests are also found in Asian region, in Asian what? Continent also. Okay, the trees are hard and leaves are broad. What? The trees are hard and leaves are broad. Some of the economically important trees of this type are eucalyptus and oak trees. Means in temperate evergreen forest we can found what? The eucalyptus and oak trees, which are very much essential for our economic growth. Okay, we can found in temperate evergreen forest. Okay, after that the second one is what? Deciduous forest. Deciduous forests are those where trees shed their leaves due to extreme seasonal variation in temperature and moisture. In order to avoid excessive loss of moisture during the dry season, the trees shed their leaves while they get their new leaves if the moisture increase. Means during the season in deciduous forest, what the trees shed their leaves. Means the you can say the old leaves are what? Falling down, and after the falling down of old leaves, the what you can say the new leaves are born on or growing up in the branches of the trees. Okay, after that tropical deciduous and temperate deciduous are the main types of deciduous forest. Okay, in deciduous forest, what are the types of deciduous forest? What? Tropical deciduous and temperate deciduous. Okay, the first one is tropical deciduous. Okay, what type of features are found in tropical deciduous? What type of trees are found in tropical deciduous? Okay, tropical deciduous forests are found in the subtropical region. Okay, including monsoonal Asia, parts of Central America. Okay, listen carefully of the areas of the world where the tropical deciduous forests are found. In monsoon part of Asia, parts of Central America, Brazil, East Africa and Northeast Australia. In that region, in that places we can found what? Tropical deciduous forest. Okay, then this region experience hot and dry summers resulting in loss of leaves from the trees. Okay, in that area what the summer seasons are very much affected, that's why in that particular region, in that area what the tropical deciduous forests are found, and in that forest the trees what? Lose their, you can say lose their lose of leaves, lose their leaves. The trees are lose their leaves in summer season. Okay, then these forests are less dense as compared to tropical evergreen forest, but economically superior to any other type of forest in the world. Means the tropical deciduous forest is economically very much benefited to us, because in that tropical deciduous forest we can found very essential product, very essential or necessary trees which are what? affected to our economic growth, like what? Teak, sal, sesame, rosewood, sandalwood and jasmine, etc. So this type of trees and plants are found in tropical deciduous forest, which are very much you can say which are able to develop our economical growth. Okay, so by the economic eyes, by the economic you can say ways, tropical deciduous forests are very much essential for human being. Okay, after that temperate deciduous forest. So the temperate deciduous forests are mainly found along the coastal region of the temperate zone. Mean in coastal regions we can found what? Temperate deciduous forest. Okay, they include parts of West and Central Europe. We can found in west part of Europe continent and central part of Europe continent temperate deciduous forest. Northeast Asia, after that the USA, New Zealand, North China, Japan and South Chile. Okay, in that region, in that places we can found temperate deciduous forest. Okay, these regions experience what? Moderately cool climate with very cold winters. Means in cool climate. Okay, in winter season, in that place winter season is very much effective. In that region we can found the temperate deciduous forest there. Okay, after that the trees shed their leaves to protect themselves from the winter cold. Important species of trees like teak, cedar, what? Douglas, fir, maple and birch are the important tree species which are found in temperate deciduous forest. Okay, after that and less dense grasslands with scattered trees in areas of low rainfall. Tropical grassland and temperate grasslands are the two types of grassland. Okay, yes. After that, grassland are also what? Tropical grassland and temperate grassland. What? Tropical grassland and temperate grassland are the two types of grassland where we can found the bushes, where we can found shrubs also. Okay, in that area. So what are the two types of grassland? Tropical grassland and temperate grassland. And grassland are found mainly in which area which are what receive more rainfall in that territory. In that you can say surface we can found easily the grassland are there. Got it? So the first one is tropical grassland. Tropical grassland are also known as savanna grassland. Okay, the another name of tropical grassland is what? Savanna grasslands. They are found between the equatorial forest and tropical deserts in Africa, northern Australia, Central America, parts of Brazil and Paraguay. Okay, so in that region we can found the tropical grassland, or you can say savanna. Okay, these areas have moderate rainfall and dry winters. Means the rainfall also happen in that area, and winter season are also going through in that what? Tropical, you can say tropical grassland. Got it? After that, the climate is suitable for the growth of tall and coarse grasses with some scattered trees. Most of these grasslands are used for sheep and cattle rearing. Means this tropical grassland is very much, you can say, beneficial for sheep and cattle rearing. Okay, they are also being used for growing crops these days. Means we can easily, you can say we can easily what? Performing agricultural activities in tropical grassland area. Okay, after that the second one is what? Temperate grassland. So temperate grassland are known as the prairies of North America. In North America, the temperate grassland is also known as what? Prairies. Then steppes of Europe. In Europe, the temperate grassland is known as what? Steppes. Pampas of South America. In South America, what? The tropical grassland is known as, the temperate grassland is known as pampas. Okay. Then downs of Australia. In Australia, the temperate grassland is also called as downs. Okay, and velds of Africa. In Africa, the temperate grassland is known as velds. Okay, the region of temperate grassland lies in the interior of the continents between 30° and 50° latitudes in both hemispheres. Both hemisphere means the northern hemisphere and what? Southern hemisphere. 30° and 50°. In this region, what? We can found the temperate grassland. Got it? Then the temperate grassland do not receive enough rainfall. Means the temperate grassland receive very less amount of rainfall to support big trees. Through the height of the grass is short. The quality is good and suitable for cattle and sheep rearing. Means in temperate grassland we can also do the activity like cattle and sheep rearing. Okay, in some areas the grasses have been cleared for cultivation. Means it is suitable. Temperate grassland is also suitable for what? Cultivation work. Got it? After that, the fourth one is tundra vegetation. The fourth one is what? Tundra vegetation. So tundra vegetation are found in the high latitudes of the northern hemisphere. Northern means this side, the upper part of our world. The northern side of our world, northern hemisphere, we can easily found what? Tundra vegetation. Got it? Including Eurasia and North America, very short grass with mosses, lynches and sages grow during summer when the snow melts. Shrubs and grass also grow on the high mountains during summer. There are birches, junipers and willow trees growing here as well. Means small type of bushes, small type of grasses which created bushes, okay, found in the what? Tundra vegetation. Got it? After that, lynches, mosses, sages, okay, and these are the birches, you can say junipers and willow trees growing. Junipers and willow, these are the types of trees which are grown up in tundra vegetation. Okay, they are known as alpine meadows. Okay, this is what willow and birches trees are also known as what? Alpine meadows in tundra vegetation. So in northern hemisphere or the upper part of our globe, in north side of our globe, we can easily find the tundra vegetation. Got it? After that, the last one is what? The dry vegetation, or you can say what? The desert vegetation. The dry vegetation or the desert vegetation. So the desert vegetation are mostly found in tropical desert such as the Sahara, which is in what? Africa, then Kalahari, Atacama, Chilean, Australian and Arabian desert. Desert vegetation or dry vegetation which are especially found in what? Sandy soil, which are specially found in desert areas. Okay, hot and dry climate do not allow the growth of vegetation in these areas. Some species that have adapted themselves to this climate are date palm, cactus and bubble. These are known as what? Xerophytes. What? Xerophytes. Okay, this type of trees like bubble, palm, cactus, this type of trees are found in what? Dry vegetation, in desert vegetation. Got it? After the classification of natural vegetation, okay, come up to what? Natural vegetation in India. Means what type of natural vegetation or what type of, you can say, forest found in India. Okay, India is a vast country, and India there is a variety of climatic condition. Got it? So what? 5 type of natural vegetation we are found in India: tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, then thorn forest, tidal forest and mountain forest. Okay, approximately 47,000 of, you can say, plant and tree species are found in India. I mean 47,000 plant, you can say 47,000 types of plants, or you can say trees are found in natural vegetation in India, in the tropical evergreen forest and rest of the what? 4 forest. Got it? So the first one is what? Tropical evergreen forest. In India, in which place this type of forest are found? Okay, so the tropical evergreen forests are found along the Western Ghats. Western Ghats means the west part of Indian territory. Okay, you can found in West Ghats the tropical, you can say, tropical evergreen forest. After that, in the coastal plains of Tamil Nadu, in Tamil Nadu states, we can found tropical evergreen forest. In West Bengal and in Orissa, in the part of Orissa. Okay, and in the northeast region, in northeast side of what? Our Indian territory, we can found what? The tropical evergreen forest in that particular region. These areas have warm and wet climate and receive heavy rainfall of more than 200 centimeters that supports evergreen forest. Okay, these areas are receive more rainfall in the seasons. Okay, about 200 centimeter. So this kind of climatic condition much more favorable to grow up the tropical evergreen forest in that region, in that places. Okay, after that, important plant species are rosewood, rubber, ebony, mahogany and sandalwood. These are the types of, you can say, tree species which are found in tropical evergreen forest. Okay, the trees are very tall, reaching up to a height of 60 meter. Okay, what the height of 60 meter. So generally these trees are very much tall, okay, which are found in tropical evergreen forest in India. Okay, after that, tropical deciduous forest. Tropical deciduous forest occupy the largest area of land in the country and are found in peninsular India, where the rainfall ranges from 80 centimeter to 200 centimeter. It means in plateau areas where the small and big mountain ranges are placed in peninsular plateau area, we can found tropical deciduous forest. The areas receive rainfall from 80 centimeter to 200 centimeter. Okay, the trees shed their leaves in autumn. Okay, in autumn season the trees shed their leaves. Teak, sal, sesame, neem, jamun and mango trees are the main species in this forest. Mean in tropical deciduous forest we can easily found trees like teak, sal, sesame, neem, jamun and mango. Okay, they are also known as monsoon forest. Mean tropical deciduous forest is also known as monsoon forest. Okay, large parts of monsoon forest have been cleared for cultivation. Means we can easily, you can say, slash and burn in that region in the tropical deciduous forest and practice the cultivation work there. Got it? After that, thorn forest. Thorn and shrub forest, you can say thorn forest and shrub forest are found in areas of low rainfall less than 80 centimeter. The areas which are received what less rainfall we can found what thorn or shrub forest are there. They are found mainly in Rajasthan, Gujarat and parts of Punjab and Haryana. Okay, the plants in these areas have long roots and thick and thorny leaves. Important species like cactus, then shrub, kher, bushes, date palm and bubble. Okay, these are the plant species which are found in thorn or you can say shrub forest, which are found in the region of Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan and Gujarat of India. Okay, after that, Tidal forest. What in which region of India Tidal forests are found? Tidal forests are found in the Sundarbans Delta region and creeks of the Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri rivers. Okay, mangrove trees are the most important species in this forest. So this Tidal forest is also known as mangrove forest. Okay, the most important species in this forest, they are of evergreen type. Mean the you can say the color of the tree leaves are green throughout a year. So this mangrove forest or you can say Tidal forest is which type? Is evergreen types. Okay, mangrove can survive in both fresh and saline water. Sundri is a common tree of the Sundarban. Okay, Sundri is a you can say common trees or common tree species which is found in Sundarban area. So mostly the Sundarban forest, the Sundarban, you can say the Sundarban natural vegetation, it is known as mangrove forest as well as Tidal forest. Okay. After that, the Himalaya vegetation. What? After that, the Himalaya vegetation or you can say the mountain forest or mountain vegetation. Got it? So the Himalayan region variety of vegetation is found due to what? Varying altitude or due to the height of the Himalayan mountain. Altitude what is known as the height of Himalayan mountain. The vegetation changes from the lower ranges towards the higher altitude. It varies from tropical forest type to tundra, oaks, what? Chestnut, birch, silver, fir, pine, cedar and deodar are the important species at the higher altitude. Mean in the higher ranges of mountain you can found or we can found what chestnut, beech, silver, fir, pine, cedar, this type of plant and trees species. This forest resemble the coniferous types of forest. Sal and bamboo are important species in the foothills Shivaliks of the Himalayas. Mean in the lower part of Himalaya mountain we can found the trees species or plant species like what? Sal and bamboo. Okay, so these are the types of what? 5 types of natural vegetation, 5 types of forest which are found in Indian region, Indian territory, Indian surface. Okay, I hope you all understood the natural vegetation and types of natural vegetations of India. In our next class we will discuss about the conservation of forest. Mean what ways should be followed by us to conserve the natural resources. You can say natural resources like what? Forest, or you can say the natural vegetation. Thank you. Have a nice day.